If my officers who will be presenting could right click their names and hit rename and just have your name in the event that you're co-chairing, just for everybody else. And I'll share my screen. Can you all see those slides? Can I get anyone a thumbs up? Okay. I can still see it? Okay, great. That I'll just leave it like that. That's fine. So, howdy everyone. My name is Sean. I'm president of ISA. I just want to start by thanking everyone for coming. I know it's really cold outside, and that's kind of affecting people's houses and apartments. But hopefully, you and yours are all warm and have running water. I'm really only here to show my face, but our vice president of special events, however, is going to be telling you all about what iWeek 2021 will look like. And then she'll introduce our co-chairs for each event. So here she is, Dua Ahmed, Vice President of Special Events. Go ahead, Dua.
Thanks, Sean. Hi, everyone. I am Dura. I'm the Vice President for Special Events. I'm super excited to host iWeek this semester. We've been waiting for iWeek like this whole past year. So iWeek is basically a week long full of different events where ISA celebrates different cultures and celebrates the international community. We as ISA care a lot about our international students, and we want everyone to celebrate all the cultures around the world. So we're going to start off with iExhibit, which is going to take place on March 8th. Then we have iStory, which is going to take place on March 9. After that, we have iDinner, that's going to be on March 10. We have iShow on March 11, iArt on March 12, and then we're going to end with iAwards. That's going to be on the same day. So I'm going to introduce the co-chairs for iExhibit, Veronica and Sabine, and they're going to tell you guys more about the event and what it's going to look like this semester.
Thank you, Dua. So I will talk about iExhibit and how it's being held this year. So the first event of iWeek is iExhibit, and it's an event that promotes cultural diversity and spreads cultural awareness throughout the community by bringing together international organizations to exhibit your culture. So this year, iExhibit will be held asynchronously, and the participating cultural organizations will submit self-recorded videos and pictures showcasing their culture. ISA will then put everything on display on the ISA website, and the participating organizations are also entered into a drawing for a prize as an incentive. And we just strongly encourage you to participate in celebrating A&M's cultural diversity. We are very excited to receive your pictures and videos if you are interested, and they will emphasize ISA's theme this year of celebration. All the event participants are highly encouraged to include your cultural celebratory customs in their exhibits. And now I will talk more in depth about the video requirements for the video submissions. These requirements are just set in order to successfully upload your cultural enriched videos. So the first video requirement is that all videos should be filmed horizontally in order to essentially create your videos, just put them on the ISA website and for participants to go back and easily view them. The second video requirement is that the video should be family friendly, of course, and they should not contain any gory, profane, vulgar, or insensitive content. And to keep the celebratory theme prevalent, the video should include a 3 to 5 minute video, maximum of 10 minutes, showcasing demonstration performance or even informational. So just a heads up, please ensure that the video and audio quality is clear so participants can access them with no trouble. Submit at least one video, and if you do send out pictures, which is highly encouraged, pictures must be sent in JPG or PDF. And important dates to remember are February 28, 2021 is the deadline to submit all videos at 11:59 p.m. And March 8th of 2021, exhibitors' videos will be presented on the ISA website. And that is it for iExhibit.
Thank you, Veronica. So next we have iStory, and the co-chairs for iStory are Antonio and Whitney, and they are going to talk more about the event.
Howdy, everyone. My name is Antonio. I'm in charge. I'm the co-chair of iStory. And what we're planning so far is having different speakers from different countries. And they're going to give a short presentation, about 5 to 6 minutes long presentation with a few slides. They're going to be talking about their celebrations in their country. So we are looking for people who can have that presentation. We're going to hold it in the MSC, and it's going to be broadcasted through the Instagram and the Facebook page of the ISA. If you want to join, you can also participate in a raffle that we're making for AirPods. You can also get a T-shirt. Plus, if you win, you can also actually get a plaque and a document that will act as a certificate of participation in case you want to add that in your resume. That always is helpful. So yeah, that's what we have going on. So if you think you can join and put together a 5 to 6 minutes long presentation, reach out to me. Thank you.
Thanks, Antonio. Next, we have iDinner on March 10, and Nini and Hars are the co-chairs for iDinner, and they are going to talk about more about iDinner to you guys.
Hi, my name is Nino Lasmola. I'm the co-host for iDinner. So basically, iDinner is a way to display and partake in cultural food. What we do is that we order food from different cultural and ethnic restaurants in College Station, and then we give participants an opportunity to taste and try the food. Like you purchase the food from marketplace, and then you receive it, so you can also try out the cultural food. Well, since because of COVID restrictions, what we are planning on doing is we are hosting it at the Association of Former Students parking lot, and then we'd have the food packed in to-go boxes, and where the participants would have already purchased their food from marketplace, so that when they just like come into the parking lot, they'll just say their name and then they receive it and be on their way. So it's risk free, and it's like less COVID and everything like that. That's all.
Thanks, Nini. Next, we have iShow on March 11. The co-chairs for iShow are Dominique, Deb, and Purwa, and they're going to talk about iShow for you guys.
Yeah, howdy. iShow is for anyone and everyone who wants to be able to create and demonstrate a performance to represent their culture, heritage, or background. So whether it's a song, a dance, a group performance, or to show off your culture's traditional fashion, we'd love to have you sign up. The theme for this year's iShow is celebration, and we'd love to see that interpreted and translated into each team's performance and fashion however you see fit. The event's going to be held at Rudder Theater and will also be live streamed online. Given the circumstances with COVID, we do have an additional set of rules per Rudder policy that we must follow. Of course, there's going to be social distancing and the use of masks. We have a limited group size, so 10 people or less for performers. And we have been advised that groups do not have physical touching unless the performers live in the same household. Finally, we'll have a rehearsal on Sunday, March 7th, and everyone in the group needs to attend. If any of this sounds interesting, make sure to sign up.
Thanks, Dominique. And then last but not least, we have our art, and Isabella and RK are the coaches for our art. iArt is actually a new event, so I'm super excited for you guys to hear about it. And I will hand it over to them.
Can you guys hear me just fine? Is it good?
Yes, you're all good.
Yes. Okay, word. Okay, good. So hi everyone. So have you guys ever wanted to channel your inner Bob Ross? Because now is your chance. Like Dua said, iArt is the latest and newest addition to iWeek, and RK, my co-host RK, and I are so excited to be able to celebrate art from around the world with you guys. So what we're going to be doing this year with iArt is we're going to be hosting Zoom classes, and these Zoom classes are going to be art classes on art from different cultures. We'll be hosting a class on how to do henna art and also a class on how to do Chinese lanterns. But in order to make this event even more interactive, we'll be providing you guys with the supplies needed to create and follow along with the tutorials on Zoom. On March 8th and March 12th, we're going to be having a booth at Rudder Plaza where you guys will be able to pick up the supplies as well as sign a form that will allow us to give you guys the Zoom link, as well as a contract tracing form, which will allow us to make the event even safer for you guys. And also, while we have agreed on focusing on art about henna and Chinese lanterns, we would also be super open to hosting classes on other art from other cultures. So if you or if you know anyone else who would be interested in teaching a class on art from your own culture, please feel free to contact us. I'm going to be dropping my email below down in the chat if you guys want any more information or if you guys have any questions. And yeah, me and RK are really hopeful, and we would love to see you guys there. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, Isabel. That was great. And for our last event, iAwards, Sean, our president, he is going to talk more about that.
Thanks, Dua. iAwards this year is going to be open for everybody to attend. So in case you didn't know, in the past, it's been a closed event where only the participants are invited, the participants of iWeek, so that's the performers in iShow and people that participate in iExhibit and so forth. But this year it's going to be open to everyone. I've realized I might have just given out that detail without explaining what iAwards is. So what it is, as the slide says, a celebratory event where we kind of commemorate the end of iWeek. And we hand out awards for the people that won the competitions for iShow, iStory, as well as an award for Outstanding International/Cultural Organization. So like I said, normally we just invite the cultural orgs and a few other important people, but this year it'll basically be open to the public. Like most of our events, it'll be streamed live on Zoom, but we will still be in person, myself and the other speakers. Attending cultural organizations, though, will not come in person. They'll just still attend over Zoom. So this year it's still on Friday at the end of the night, 5:30 to 7 p.m. And all you guys have to do if you would participate in iWeek is show up and see if you won any of the awards that we have listed below. Yep, that's about it for iAwards.
Thanks, Sean. So right now, if you guys have any questions, comments, please feel free to ask us. We are here to give you any information that you guys need, or any comment that you guys, or any questions that you guys have for any of the events.
I think I saw one question for iShow. Is it possible to participate by sending a video to be shown, or just in person is acceptable?
Yeah, so I just answered. That's totally fine.
Okay, there you go. And then there's the sign-up sheet.
Any other questions or concerns about like any of the, do you guys would want to know about the COVID guidelines? If you have any concerns about the events, how we're trying to organize it, keeping it COVID friendly, social distancing, or anything like that?
Okay, so I'll kind of give a recap. I exhibit, right? It's going to be all online, um, asynchronous, like they said, and you'll submit participants will submit pre-recorded videos and pictures, and we'll just put that on the ISA website to be on display all week. And then iStory is still going to have presenters come in person, MSC 2406A on Tuesday. Okay, someone asked a question. Do you have events that occur weekly? We do not have. I think yeah, we don't have events that occur weekly in the traditional sense. We have this event or this festival more like I Week that happens annually. And we have events in the fall that happen annually, but no weekly events. Yeah. No weekly events that we host regularly. Thank you for that. Yeah. So, right, iStory is hybrid, in-person presenters streamed on Zoom, and you can contact Antonio. iDinner is going to be all curbside pickup in the former Association of Former Students parking lot, Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 7:30. You'll be able to place your orders on the, if you go to the ISA website, there's going to be a link to our marketplace, our TAMU marketplace, and there you can kind of pick and choose what entrees you would like to pick up, and then you just show up, give us your name, show up actually at the predetermined time that you'll have to choose in the form that they'll send out after you pay, and then you come in, pick it up, and you got your food. And then iShow is still going to be in Rudder Theater, just with more COVID guidelines. Okay, there's another question. Is there any time restriction for videos of iExhibit? It's a good question. Thank you. Antonio? Or Veronica?
Veronica, yeah.
Yeah, the video should be 3 to 5 minutes if that's what they're asking for. Or if they're asking for the deadline for iExhibit to submit all their videos, that would be February 28th at 11:59 p.m.
So I guess a 5-minute cap is the restriction. But then again,
Okay,
Veronica,
thank you.
is that hard, or can it just be like 5:05 is okay?
Yeah, 5:05 would work.
Thank you, Veronica.
But if it's going to go over 5 minutes, it needs to be a spectacular video, right? I'm just kidding.
Right. And then again on Friday, we have iArt classes going from 2 to 5, but you'll have to pick up your supplies before then. And the two opportunities to do that are 10 to 1, Monday and Friday, March 8th and 12th. And then once you do that, you can just show up to the class, and you'll get the Zoom link after registering on the Google form on our website. So really just go to our website and everything should be there. And then iAwards. Yep.
Hey, Sean and Dua, you might want to put the sign up registration form. Tell them how they can sign up if they want to. I don't know who all is here, but hi, y'all. I'm Rhonda, the advisor to ISA, and I'm really looking forward to an exciting iWeek. And I see faces I don't recognize, so I assume you guys are international students or with one of the culture organizations. So welcome, and I hope that you'll talk to your culture orgs about getting involved in some of the aspects of iWeek. I think iStory and iShow are the ones that are most in need of folks to participate, but also iExhibit and the others as well. But I think Sean or someone just put in the chat, there is a Google form you can fill out if you're interested in participating in any of these events. As a presenter for iStory, as someone to sign up for iExhibit, or someone to be part of a performer or a fashionista, I guess, for iShow.
Any more questions? Last call? Really not a last call. You can email any of us and still have your questions answered. Speaking of which, can all my co-chairs put their email in chat? I'll put mine as well. Great. Okay. Thank you, my fellow co-chairs. If that's all and no one else has any other questions, I think we can go ahead and call it. Rhonda, what do you think?
Yeah, I would just, unless Dua has one last word of enthusiasm, I just would say iWeek has been going on for over 40 years. You would think I had seen every one of them. I haven't because I'm old enough to, but it is a long history of a great cultural festival, and we count on other organizations to make it happen. And I hope everybody who attended today will be able to join you guys for implementing a wonderful 2021 iShow. I don't know that you talked about it too much, but the theme this year is celebrate. And so we hope that you'll think about incorporating that into your performances and speeches as well.
Yes, guys, we're super excited to be hosting iWeek. So come, get your friends, get your family, get your cousins, honestly. Just get everyone, participate, come to iDinner, try all the amazing food. Last year, because of COVID, I was actually one of the co-chairs for iDinner. I remember planning it and being super excited to try all the different cuisines, but we had to cancel iWeek, cancel iDinner, but we got the opportunity to have iWeek this semester, and we really, really want you guys to come and join us and celebrate all the different cultures. So yes, come get everyone. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to email me, Sean, or any of the other co-chairs. We are really looking forward to iWeek, and we are looking forward to having you all join us. So yeah.
Right. And actually, Rhonda made a good point. We kind of didn't mention it, but the theme is celebrate. So that should make it easy if you're curious on what you want to make your content about. Because the question is, oh, what do I talk about, or what do I perform about? Well, your culture surely has celebrations, and so that's an easy one to go for, and a great subject at that. So yeah, if you want to, that's also just a sort of a loose guideline. You don't have to have your presentation or performance be about celebrations, but it is the theme for this year. So thank you guys for coming. Hope to see you in the Google Form submissions and also in iWeek. And stay warm. Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Okay, so I think
Great job, you guys.